I want to go kill myself.
And they have like eyeballs like whoa like that. Oh, ah! Ah!
It's, I mean, there's the fact
Which just kind of screams pedophile!
oh, wait a minute, can you go back? Oh,
High society junkie, superb!
Yeah, that's great. When I first looked at it, I just saw a blob.
Or I'll scratch your eyes out.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, wow.
Check it out. No way! That's my world!
Yeah.
But
yeah, she shouldn't be wearing knickers at all, probably.
yeah, get her knickers off. You're like,
You're just like, don't go down the cobble streets. Silence. Like, yeah, totally, yeah. Like when there's, and then don't you think that she does this? I'm like, yeah. You're gonna have had that whole thing of me saying, yeah. Are we allowed to swear in this?
You can swear as much as you want.
Fine.
Okay, first one. Okay, hi everyone. In this video, we've got Katia in again for helping doing mass photo critique on the Flickr page. So on the Dom Bauer Flickr photography page, people have been sending their stuff, and they're good stuff. So we're just going to look at the good stuff and just have a little chat, see what we think is good and why we think it's good, and just letting you see some good stuff. Okay, so first shot we've got here is a very nice one called Sunrise in Mallorca. Do you know where Mallorca is?
Spain.
Or also known as
I think I've been there before.
Mallorca.
It's gorgeous. Really nice picture.
Yeah, I've never seen. I've been to Mallorca a couple of times myself, but I've never seen a giant pier like that going all the way out. I'm just wondering if it is real though, because they're very odd bits of wood. Unless it's like a really kind of, there's something strange going on about that.
Almost as if that wood doesn't quite. No, I think it is. Yeah, I think it genuinely does run out that far, because there'd probably be like a pattern in the water that would change as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see what you mean, because it almost like the bars underneath look as though they're not connected to the.
Yeah, and something just like it's just little. But otherwise, I would say that is a cool location. I like that shot. Now, in terms of photography, there's one slight issue with one of the rules of photography that they're breaking in this one. Do you know what the rule of photography in this shot is?
Is it that it's not horizontal?
Oh well, I would say it's horizontal. I'd say it's horizontal. Yeah, but what are you seeing that's kind of could be an issue? How do you think it could be enhanced?
I really don't know. Tell me why.
Okay. This is what we'd call landscape photography, or you could call it seascape photography. And in this, what's the slight issue with this one is that it's really a half and half picture. So half of it is the sky, half of it is the sea here. What we do have is a leading line. So this pier going all the way out here is what we call a leading line. That attracts the eye into the picture. But if things are asymmetrical, so we're using things in a top third, bottom third, side thirds, all that kind of stuff, then that is much more easy on the eye, having that asymmetrical image. But with this, having the horizon right in the middle, not so good. So I think this shot would be good if it was just something a bit more like a panoramic shot like that.
That way your eye pays much more attention just to the patterns in the sea as well.
Patterns to the sea, and there's more emphasis on the horizon as well. Because at the moment there's not much emphasis on anything. The other way is having it like that. And that way also I think looks really nice. It brings much more attention to the pier. And the glorious sun coming up from the sunset. So I would say compositionally wise, that shot needs to be at a different angle or cropped in a certain way.
I kind of like that.
Do you like that one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Here's another one called Boats, Yellow Boats. Okay, good name. I like the name on this one. This is from Nicholas Erwin. And I don't know if this isn't a selective colorization photo. Katia, do you know what a selective colorization is?
Yes.
What is it?
Where you would put everything black and white and then just
Yes.
start it. one part and make it a certain colour.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, so that would be a selective colorization, and effectively this photo could easily be a selective colorization, as in somebody could just take down all the blues, the greens, and the reds, and just kind of desaturate all of them, and then the yellow boat would totally stick out.
See, I personally like the fact that you can see the blues and greens because it doesn't make it too obvious that it's just black and white and then the yellow, because you get like the nice shine of the yellow onto the other boat as well.
Yeah, no, and I totally agree with you. I think selective colorization is a really naff effect that a lot of people do, which just isn't very cool. And I like them, but again, do you think there's anything wrong with the photo?
Well, I was thinking the boat, because it's cut off a little bit, maybe if the part of, like, all the coloured part was all in the picture. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a cool shot. I like the kind of boats. I like the angles that we've got. We've got kind of a motion in the picture. I like how the one yellow boat is kind of going the opposite direction of everything else. But I don't like how it is just kind of chopped off, cropped off there. So again, good sight that you've seen. But I think I would like to have seen the whole of the yellow boat. That's the only thing I'd say on that one. Oh wait, okay, I can go for this one. This one, okay, a shot of a very lovely lady. It looks like you've really done a bit of a vintage kind of effect to it, because her hair is not like black or anything or blue. It's kind of a purple tinge, but it's this thing which is really distracting me, which is either a spot on your lens or on your sensor. So all I say is make sure you give your camera a clean every so often. Your sensor or your lenses a clean. And I think absolutely fine that you've got a lovely blur in the background. Do you know what the blur in the background is called?
No.
It's called a bokeh. Bokeh. Like that. You've got to pronounce like bokeh.
I mean, I think she's a beautiful model, and it is a really nice picture. I personally I'm not a massive fan of like pose pictures in that kind of. I think maybe that would be more kind of like, if it was a commercial thing, like if she was advertising, say, the
scarves or stuff like that, yeah.
Maybe as some sort of like headshot, but I wouldn't have the hands in the picture. If it's like an acting headshot or performing, maybe she's a dancer. Generally, I wouldn't really have the hands in the picture. But I think it's a nice. She looks really nice in the camera, and.
The one other thing I'd also say is maybe cam the hair. We've got some hairs totally, like that one's going way up to there out of the picture. So that's where having a hairbrush or a stylist on set to help you out and quickly just cam down the hair. Because it doesn't look like a windy location at all. So yeah, just cam the hair, that's all.
And if it was a headshot, don't have purple hair.
Yeah, don't have purple hair. Yeah, otherwise people think, oh my god, she's going to have to dye her hair for the next shoot that she's going to have to do. But it's not purple hair. Unless it is purple and I'm just seeing it all wrong, I don't know.
No, because her eyelashes are purple as well.
Yeah, definite purple tinging. Okay, next one.
I quite like it. The saturation's really quite strong on that, isn't it? It almost looks like a painting. I wouldn't have the watermark so involved in the picture.
Good spotting.
Lower.
Good spotting. Yeah, watermark. You've got a very cheap watermark here. This looks like here's a really badly drawn copyright. The font is just a bit pump here.
I mean, unless you're really worried about your photos being copyrighted, I would generally have your watermark in the bottom right hand corner, or like somewhere out that's not distracting from the picture.
Oh, and they've even gone all the way up here. All rights reserved. Do not use this image without written permission. You can email me on that for further details. So yeah, you've kind of like totally all over your image, your logo stuff going on. And if you're really worried about your image, if you think it's that good that you need that amount of stuff on it, just print it out and show it people instead of putting it online where anybody could easily delete all that stuff, or even cropping it out.
Yeah.
Or, that is a logo that you've put there, not a watermark. A watermark would be a thing that goes right over it that's very faded. So there, yeah. Okay, next one. Ooh, this one looks good. Okay, that is some badass makeup going on there.
The white in the eyes is, I mean, it doesn't look natural at all. You can tell it's been quite photoshopped.
Big sum.
It's a bit too kind of blurry. I mean, there's something really interesting about the costume and the makeup, but the blur at the front that goes into the hand, because you can partly see that the hand's there, but yet it is blurred, and she does look like she's clawing her way out of this building.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a bit of a horror, kind of like, I've got like needle fingers coming out there that have all been like chewing off or something. But have you ever watched Stargate?
Stargate. Oh, the TV show. Yeah.
And do you know the kind of bad guys called the Goa'ulds?
Haven't watched it in a while.
Right, okay. In Stargate, there's the bad guys who are Goa'ulds, and they have like eyeballs like whoa like that. And that's kind of what's going on here. She's got Goa'uld eyes.
Yeah, the white in the eye has been brought out too much that it just it's not flattering. It's kind of
distracting.
Yeah,
almost.
Exactly.
Like we've got all this cool kind of makeup that's been added on. Apart from, I would say that one is a little bit annoying because it's given a shadow. So I would have stuck that one back on. I'm like, is that really bad skin on her nose? Really bad nose. So yeah, I would calm down the editing that you've done on the eyes. You've really enhanced the brightness and the contrast and the clarity there, which I don't think is really, once somebody actually looks at this image, they kind of go, whoa, bad editing. That's all. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Keep it natural.
Yes, I like that one. Do you like that one?
Yeah.
As an in-action behavioural shot. And you could easily have little bubbles coming out of each of them just going, like, smell my pits, and the other one goes, oh my god, your pits stink, and bit fishy, yeah. But that's cool. I like that shot. I think that's cool. Who's this by? Can't pronounce his names. Can you pronounce that name?
Budwidge Berens.
Budewidgen
Berens.
Berens. Nice shot. Nice. Good capture of an animal behaviour. Maybe if it was a little bit wider, so we could have got the tips of each of the bird's wings. That's the only thing I see. That could be good there. Cool.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh, you like that one? You like that one?
See, I love alleyway shots, especially with these like old-fashioned lanterns and stuff like that.
It's very Barcelona. In fact, it's Palma. Palma. Where's Palma again? That is Spain. It is a Spain thing. I don't know where in Spain.
Palma, Mallorca?
Could be, and I think it's great how he's got a shot of nobody there. That must be a very early morning shot, maybe, or could be middle of the day siesta time.
But I generally love alleyway shots like that. With I really like the balconies, and the black and white keeps it quite nice, because if it wasn't black and white, there might have been like, I don't know, like a plant pot, if that might not have worked quite well with the whole kind of feel of it. It was a different colour, but
I would say it's also been a very well controlled photo in terms of the exposure, so that the background isn't totally blown out.
Yeah, not too bright.
Which again makes me think of it more as a morning shot, because if there's kind of a mist in the air, I reckon this building is a little bit lower down than this building. That's why the shadow's there, and because that's not totally blown out, it makes me think it's not bright, strong sunshine during the daytime.
Yeah.
So that makes me think it's kind of more of a morning shot. I think. Nice one. Good work. C. Mahoney.
There's the teddies in the background. She's tugging on.
Do you think that's like a college thing or something?
Dressing gown or something.
And it's called cookies.
It's that kind of thing where it's like one hand's pulling on it, the other hand's like, look at it. And then there's these things in the background, and take away from her. It seems more like a kind of like, here's a picture of my pal.
Yeah. Well, one thing is that this is a very beautiful girl, and there's very nice lighting on her, which is very complimentary for her skin and her position. But the bed with weird teddy is on her. It's almost like a boudoir shot. It almost looks like it's an implied topless or an implied nude. But yet we're in a bedroom where there's kind of odd teddy bears in the background, which just kind of screams paedophile to me. Although I do not think she's young enough for a paedophile to really be of any interest.
The fact she's looking into the light is really nice as well, rather than looking into the dark. So then she's getting that on her eyes. It's really nice.
Nice catch lights on the eyes there. But yeah, cookies. That just confuses me a lot. Yeah. Next. Okay. Ooh. I like that.
High society. Oh.
High society
like
junkie. Superb.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, Xander T29, is that?
Yeah.
Xander T29.
So there's, it looks like a 10 pence coin.
Okay, some coins, some more coins, a needle, a spoon. So the spoon's obviously like...
So it's like the coin's been dropped in to water or blood or some sort of... But then it's like, there's like... I really like it. I mean, the light is really interesting onto the glass. The combination of the little props, and it also makes it looks like a champagne glass kind of thing. It's like, rather than champagne, take heroin.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think this is a very clever and creative shot. There's something kind of odd going on with this kind of
the water.
spoon going on up here.
Yeah, the spoon's there, and then it's there, and then it's there. I don't know if that's to do with something that's in the glass that's changing the...
Well, yeah, all the water optics and all that kind of stuff. So that's all kind of confusing, but it's cool. Yeah. The fact that you've captured it at that split second whenever there's something... Oh, you've got the coin splashing in, and the fact that you've got a needle there, I think is very cool shot. And certainly that's something which a lot of people could look at this photo and get ideas of their own with that. I think that's a cool shot. And and you've used quite a swanky glass with its kind of, so that's kind of more of the high society, but you with the redness, I think that is kind of this reminds me of something from like Blade, you know, the vampire film,
or Trainspotting.
Trainspotting was never high society. That was just junkie society. If none of you have watched Trainspotting, go watch it. It shows you Edinburgh in its best.
And my friend is the person that runs over Ewan McGregor in the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Nice guy. Okay, cool. Next. Okay, here, cool shot. Guy mid-action, jumping. I like the kind of controlled logo. Ah! God damn it. Go back.
The logo's
nice. Logo's good.
I think the background, I mean, I've seen nicer backgrounds for shots, like, of boys doing tricks on skateboards. Fantastic mid-air shot with the skateboard upside down as well.
I can't tell which direction he's going.
Probably that way, because you don't necessarily go it forwards with your hand.
But
you can't imagine that he's going...
If he's done like a spin or something,
maybe
mid-air. That's the only thing I say about this one. It's like, I think it's very cool. Again, I think it's a bit too central, as in he's kind of right in the middle. So again, I think if you worked on cropping and positioning him so he was at one side or up or down or something like that, that would be good. But it's weird. I just cannot tell which direction, whether he's going towards the road or towards the pavement.
And also the way that the buildings are situated. I mean, you sometimes see in novelty pictures where it would almost look as though he's holding on to the building or like climbing it or something like that. But with this, I don't know if it works in that kind of context, like if it does seem as though he's kind of holding on to it, or do you know what I mean? That when you get people that are, it looks like they're climbing a tree when they're actually just stood doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? No? Maybe we'll get a picture and I can do like that.
Okay. But no, I think good capture of action, because one of the things I say in a lot of my videos is that so many people doing sports stuff get the butt shot. The butt shot is when somebody has done a jump and they're spinning around in midair and take the photo, and it's always a picture of their ass. Here you've managed to get a picture of front on. Good work. Well done. Well done, Sander Sheridan Alex. Cool. Next one.
I like upside down, and then the font's upside down as well. I think it, as a dancer's kind of, I don't know if you could even call it portrait. Like portrait. I think if I was a dancer and I needed something that like kind of could advertise what I did, I think that does it in a really nice way. The crowd.
The fact that he's even got a crowd watching him, I think it's quite cool.
Yeah.
And the light on him, it looks pretty good. It looks like it's almost like on-camera flash, because what you're getting is the shadow just behind him there. So that means I think they had the camera that way or the flash at the side and shooting there. But exposure-wise, good on the person. Would have liked to see a bit more of the face. So just like a 100th of a second later, we might have seen him spin around on his hands. And he's doing it on his hands, but that is like a proper concrete floor, so that looks bloody sore.
Yeah.
Or something going on there. It's a good shot. Maybe a bit too much on the vignetting around the corners. It is a very dark kind of shot. So I'd like to see a little bit more of the location, because it looks like outdoors or indoor. Oh, it's outdoors. Like that's the sort of restaurant. So where this guy is doing his work is part of the story of what he's doing. You know, he's not in a studio. He's not at a competition or anything like that. This guy's outside on the street doing his stuff, and he's got a crowd. So this is where I think the location is as important as what he is doing, or it enhances and complements what he's doing. Therefore, I think totally bringing up the blacks, or like enhancing the blacks, which you've done this one, we've lost a lot of detail of the background and the locational context of the photo. Sound good? Good. Cool. Oh, do you see it? Do you see what it is? Yeah, I totally didn't see it myself. Using tension to be tranquil. Very nice. Very good. So, how the hell... okay, so this must be a window. A window with some, what do you call them, Venetian blinds? And that's just a reflection.
No, it can't be. That looks, it's like they've dipped the ink.
Like...
It can't be a reflection, because if you look at the other... And then there's this square sort of thing.
No, I'm sure. I am willing to bet that is at the side of somebody's window. They've put a bowl there. Maybe the bowl is filled with oil, because I'd be surprised if a paperclip could sit on top of water. But I think that could work there, and that looks cool.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to know what it is that's been done to create this. When I first looked at it, I just saw a blob and some lines around it, and I was kind of just like, but then when you see the paperclip, then it is quite intriguing.
Yeah.
I
think it's a clever use of something in the water to create definitely the tension in the water, and how that creates all these spirals and everything. I think that's a very cool shot. Very cool. Okay. Ooh. Oh wow. Check it out. This is a very good kind of documentary shot.
Yeah.
Father, son, destroyed motorhome, destroyed street. Like son even got like...
It's kind of interesting because it's like they're about to cross this road that's completely broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, very great documentative. I mean, you don't see that all the time.
No, not at all. Do you know what? That'd be really good if not black and white. But have you ever seen the film The Road?
Yes.
Yeah. Or like just film that just breaks your heart. But really powerful, really good film. That's kind of like that. I think that the only thing is his T-shirt of conquering fear, drinking beer. No,
drown your sorrows after a flood.
It's just like, damn, that T-shirt's just not quite with the photo. But I think that's a very cool, interesting shot that they've captured there, and well done. Good capture. Good capture.
The whole graveyard, I messed up kind of thing. I generally really don't like pictures where it's that kind of like emo with the tears coming down. I think that's just so overdone, and that like, I'm going to do something emotional. I'm going to make somebody sit next to a grave and look messed up. But really, generally, it's that kind of way where it's not convincing enough.
Okay.
It's just pretty girl holding her head in a way. Do you know what I mean? You
think there's just not been enough foresight in this image, or in the creation of this image, to make it a good one? Yeah,
I just think it's just... just as though it doesn't fit the kind of context with this grave and then the polka dot dress and I mean, unless she's been on a night out and has broken up with somebody and is like gone back and just sat there and been caught. Yeah.
So not a big fan.
No.
No, I'm with you on there. I think.
Was it history is a time?
History of a time to come. History of a time to come.
Meaning that she's going to be in a grave.
She's going to be dead. History of a time to come. Whew, confusing name, and that's not helping me understand this image. Tough one. Okay. Lovely shot of a good bird, good use of thirds. The bird is in the third,
exactly.
And the bird is looking into the empty space. Great shot. Bread Monster. Bread Monster. I love the name. The name has added extra hilarity to this image. Good capture. I love the background is nicely blurred out. So it really makes the bird stand out. I think that looks really good. Good shot. Well done. Scuba Steve. Okay. Awesome. What the hell am I looking at? Damn it! The name doesn't help.
Namnlöst.
I was thinking that was a CD, but then I have no idea. That is a cool shot.
Like a kaleidoscope kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you're tripped out, like.
Yeah. If we were totally on acid just now when we were watching it, I'm like, no way, that's my world. Cool shot, very creative. Cool, like it. Next one. Edinburgh. That is Edinburgh.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's go for this one. This is a shot of our city that we're in just now. This is sunrise in Edinburgh.
Sunrise.
And sunrise. Yeah. Wait a minute. Does the sun rise that way? I think somebody's. Yes, it is. Yes, because that is the east. Yes, that is the east. There is Preston Pans Power Station. There's Bass Rock. There's the observatory, and there you've got a guy staring into the sun.
That's really nice.
That's a good shot. And what is quite surprising is we've got the sun in the picture, and when you get the sun, you want to get really strong flare, which are these like dots there.
Yeah.
But they're really not that strong, which is surprising, but it's good because it keeps the image as it is. And again, good use of thirds, as in he's over at this side, and the horizon is certainly above the middle. But I would say it's more about where the sun is. That's kind of more the kind of third area there. But yeah, good. I like that shot. That is. Would that be like a postcard? No, not a postcard. But that is a. When would you use that image? When do you think you would use that one?
As in commercially?
Yeah. Because like. Here, the person is clearly...
Maybe it's like a sort of calendar of Edinburgh kind of thing. Like, this is, like, locations that you might see, or... Although I don't know if you would have people in it.
Like a calendar shot of Edinburgh saying this is the sunrise or something.
I think that's a gorgeous shot.
Yeah, I think it's very nice as well. But what, is it advertising Edinburgh? Is it advertising...
I know, because there's not specific things that you can actually see. I mean, unless... I wonder if it's Arthur's Seat or Carlton Hill. Oh no, because that's... I think that's Pollock Hall. Is that the tower that's up there? So I'm guessing... Oh no.
No, that's Arthur's Seat over there.
Really? But is it that close to the sea?
Well, it's because you're really high up. So that is all the way out down past Leith. Down there. And that would be King's Buildings there.
Yeah. That's King's Building.
Yeah, because once you've walked down here... You then go down, and that's King's Buildings for there. Anyway, sorry for all of you who don't know Edinburgh or King's Buildings, right, or University Buildings in Edinburgh. That's just another story. No, not pictures of cats. Objects in mirror.
Is the thing on a car that says objects in mirrors appear closer than they are?
Unfortunately, we just can't see that, though.
Yeah. Okay,
we'll go for this one. Okay, this shot is quite filmatic. Cinematic, that's what I was going for there, because we've got filmatic. Because we've got the shot of here, but the idea of objects in mirror are nothing. We can't see anything after that. It's just too dark. So I like the idea. It's quite cool, but it hasn't worked.
Oh, is that a window that's going? It almost looked as though, if you look at the shot, it looks as if you're like from the ceiling looking down, and if that's like the front door.
Oh yeah.
plants weren't there. It almost looks like a bird's eye view.
Yeah, it is very odd. Like, if you had a shot like that, you're like, am I looking down onto a floor and that's the door there? Or, but it also looks like that's a door randomly halfway up the wall.
Yeah.
Very strange. Creepy, I agree. Yes. Okay, next one. Very good. I like this one.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think?
I really like that.
Great exposure on the person, great detail in their skin. Good
nice
use of
facial
depth of field.
expressions.
Good,
as well.
yeah, good angle from kind of like below, looking up towards him with his wisdom, and he's looking kind of. Although his face is going out of the picture, his eyes are coming back into the picture. And I love the kind of slight sepia tone that they've given to that as well. Great shot. Yeah. And
the nice tiny little logo as well.
Yeah, nice discreet logo.
Doesn't take it away.
Yeah, good one. Well done, light poacher. Cool. Bristol Zoo. It looks like it's done in the middle of winter. Paul Scott Thomas has done a shot of a animal. I don't know what that is. What is it?
Lemur? I think it's the one that jumps side to side.
Could it be the lesser spotted ringtail lemur, maybe?
Possibly.
Maybe. I have no idea.
That's really great that you managed to get it when the lemur was looking directly into the lens.
Yeah, it's almost like the lemur's going, are you looking at me, Buster?
And you're going to have to pay for that photo.
yeah, he's like, or I'll scratch your eyes out. Cool, nice one.
Very beautiful girl.
Very beautiful girl. Do you get the idea of this shot is like she's got a massive head?
Yeah. Yeah, like she's just holding her head. It's like,
a giant.
I'm so bored. I'm in this park, just too pretty for this park.
Yeah.
Sorry about the accent. You probably don't sound like that.
Okay, good hair, a little bit messy over there, but great skin, good makeup, nice outfit. The red shoes are a little bit kind of tarty.
And it's like the smile, it's like she's holding back a little bit, but like, I'm meant to be smiling, but I don't really feel like smiling.
Also, the hand positions are just not right, as in she is doing the...
Yeah.
But not actually touching or anything like that. So I always say, yes, if you are doing a shot where the model has her hand up to her face, don't have them touching, like, fingers in the face, but still have them touch. Here it is, she is like... doing something strange with her hand. Gorgeous model, nice shallow depth of field, something
necklace
going on there, necklace down there. But I just think the shoes just don't go. I think they're a bit too sexual.
Yeah.
For her
for being in the park, it's
for
like
in the park, yes.
For a night out kind of thing, but it's the day.
And that's one
thing. Or she's been on a night out and she...
well, she's looking a hell of a lot worse than that. She's been on a night out.
Yeah,
but like that outfit and lying on the ground, I'd be thinking, God damn it, your dress is dirty. Or if I was her, I'd be like, I really don't want to get my dress... Because that also doesn't look like the driest ground either.
And there's a lot going on like with the bangles and stuff for it. Yeah, just... It takes it away, I guess.
Yeah, I think this is a beautiful model. Use her as much as you can. Get more shots of her. But with this shot, I just think that the lying on the ground in the park in that outfit with those shoes don't work together. Meanwhile, this one, I think, is really good. I like... So we've got Okay, see if it's not straight on and it's intentionally put at a tilt. It's called a Dutch angle. Because the Dutch are all a bit, you know, okay, so this person has shot very much a fashion shot of quite a cool, funky model with her
really nice
red
with
hair.
The light in the background reflecting as
Absolutely, yeah. The how we don't actually have a shot of the sun, but we've got it kind of reflecting in this cool building in the background. I like how they've got it in a totally derelict place, how there's nobody there.
Yeah.
And another thing is you've used a massive light source because her shadow is not strong in any way. It is a very soft light. Makes you think you've had a giant softbox or giant umbrella of some sorts. I think that looked cool.
I really like the way she's posed as well. I generally say like not to have the shoulders so high because it can almost look a bit like hunchback, but generally like apart from that, great pose and great use of legs as well.
She does have her fist clenched.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like, you know, that game where you like do that and then people get a punch you. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah,
yeah, it's like a bit tense with the clenched fist.
Yeah. I'd like to see more of those shots. That is part of a good portfolio of shots there, and positioning and all that looks great. Ooh, this is quite Beyonce-esque, isn't it?
Hair looks great.
Yeah, so she is lying on the ground. And this is shot straight above, looking down onto her. Good exposure, good stuff. Good hand positions as well. What do you think? Like that kind of over there? What do you think?
Yeah, I would say so, because she's not pressing too hard into the face or the hair.
Yeah. The one thing I might say is her eyes are a little bit too closed.
Yeah.
So
I guess it almost looks a little bit seductive.
Yeah, okay, yeah, seductive there. Yeah, cool shot.
Yeah.
But then also there's something else kind of going on. We've got her boobs up here,
to her neck.
up to her neck, obviously because she's lying down on her
yeah.
boobs. But then is how the dress kind of then comes away out here. Like she's got another boob, a side boob. So there, I think maybe just a pulling of the dress so it tightens down.
Fixing the clothes.
It is all that would be needed for that shot. Good work, nice one. Ooh, you managed to capture quite a few shooting stars. Shooting stars over Gazette.
Wow.
That is a cool shot. So we've got shooting star there, really shooting star there. That is very cool. And we've got a pyramid. There, or it could be the side of a building. I'm guessing it's probably the side of a building, not a pyramid.
I'm wondering. I'm guessing that's exposed clouds that have come through.
Yeah.
That just faded that.
Yeah. So that'd be a long.
Otherwise, that would be an awesome Milky Way.
Yeah. Whoa, Milky Way's exploding. Okay, next one. Yeah, so this is 180 degree panoramic.
There and then there.
So it goes wee all the way over there, and that looks like it's kind of Hong Kong or something. Oh yes, Hong Kong Twilight. Read the name. Cool shot. Yeah, Hong Kong looks like a cool place for these kind of panoramic shots, like all these buildings.
Yeah.
And the twilight time that you've got it, where we've got some lights on, and yet we've still got brightness in the sky. And also kind of got some movement. So this must have been maybe like a 4 or 5 second exposure, I'm guessing, with the fact that this boat is blurry because it's moved. But that is a cool...
Nice commercial kind of shot.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. Nice one. So she's in total bondage gear.
I haven't...
Lying on the ground. And...
Unless it's meant to be like a punky rock kind of look. I don't know why there's yellow in the background. Yellow's a very happy colour. Is it PVC? PVC?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that apart from Halloween. And
okay, if I were to say anything about this shot we've got a model in a kinky outfit. I've done many shots with models in kinky outfits, but what I try and do is I usually have it so it's because the black and shininess is quite difficult to shoot. I usually use flashes and try and direct the light and have control over that. And I also try and make the photos edgy. Here, we've got an edgy outfit, as in what she's wearing, but we've got a model with a very nice, happy face and kind of a nice look. Well, I wouldn't even say it's nice. It's an odd location. We've got a girl sitting on the ground beside what looks like a workie's hut. Yeah, a skip or a workie's hut. We've got a very nice shallow depth of field where our face is perfectly in focus and nice and sharp, and it goes out to blurry, which is fine, but it really does look like you've taken a model and you've taken her out to the street and you've made her lie on the ground beside a random, slightly dirty, slightly battered workie's hut, which is also like scratched all over there, which doesn't complement her in her kind of kinky outfit.
Like the colours of her hair and her face and stuff like that would work much better in sort of like much more natural colours and sort of like maybe browns or like not outdoors like greens, nature. I'd say probably more.
Yeah,
I don't know, like
this is not
building or something like that would work better with that outfit and look.
Absolutely. So here again is the context of the location of the shot does not complement the subject of the shot, and also even the subject's pose as well. She just looks too happy and nice. If I was in a kinky outfit like that, I'd be trying to give a bit more of a kinky look, like ooh, that's my kinky look.
Nice to know.
I
like that.
God.
Really?
Oh, wait a minute.
Technology.
Wait.
Oh, it's like a scanning thing.
It's a scanning thing. Hold up. Where's my phone? I'm gonna scan this with my Google goggles and see if anything comes up.
Would it actually work with all the photos?
I don't know.
Scanning things mobile.
You've got to get Google goggles.
Oh, I have something else.
Oh my god.
But let's just try. Mine takes ages, right?
Well, mine's awesome. Analyzing, saving for later. No. Oh, is it getting something? Oh, it's not getting anything. It's a lie. It's not real.
Mine's still scanning. I've just got a rubbish one.
Oh, really?
Are you with iPhone? Oh, no.
No, I'm with Orange.
Right, mine's done.
My similar objects says Power Rangers. Interesting. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is my thing there.
No, still scanning.
No, it's lying. Okay, almost fooled us. Oh, actually, this looks like the girl that was in that previous shot that we were saying. The one where she was lying on the ground.
Yeah.
Again, she is a stunning model.
Yeah.
Great legs. But straight away, I'm kind of going, those high heels and that road just looks. That is a broken ankle waiting to happen.
It's like in Edinburgh with the cobbles. You're just like, don't go down the cobble street.
Okay, so
I don't like the people in the background, these different colours.
Yeah.
I think the road's really interesting to look at. Though.
Absolutely.
I really like the cracks in that. I would crop out those because
these things outside.
She's like wearing a very glamorous outfit, but yet she looks like she's just taken a walk down the wrong part of town.
Yep, absolutely.
But still, like, it could be really interesting with just those cobbles.
Yeah.
Not with the orange
Sailors
and green.
in the background.
Yeah.
Bins in the background.
Yeah.
See this one. I think she is a great model of that. See if she was walking straight towards the camera.
It's definitely her because she's wearing those bangles and that bracelet.
Yeah, still got the bangles. And that must be the shoes that she's in the last one. But here, she's looking down. And in terms of fierceness in the photo, here, it looks like she's kind of going, oh shit, I'm walking over these cobbles. Meanwhile, see if she was like, had a strong walking pose and like the killer eyes straight towards the camera.
Yeah.
Exactly. And her walking across, like she's like, I'm so badass, I can walk over this messed up road and not even look down because I'm that hardcore. Then I think that would be a much more kind of cool shot. Also, again, I think if this was a bit more nighttime and we didn't have this distraction of this crap in the background, because we've got like loads of just twiddly stuff, and just random tourists there. Yeah. So awesome model, nice outfit. Again, maybe giving it a quick straightening.
She, if she's going to wear such a tight dress, she shouldn't be wearing knickers at all, probably. Yeah,
get her knickers off, as Katya says.
Oh, really?
Katya wants her knickers off. Okay, God no. Nice architectural shots.
Really nice architecture.
Good use of looking at the kind of patterns made by the architecture.
And the not having it just directly in one part, like the way that it's one landscape. Excuse me.
And one last thing I would do is move that bin. The fact you've got people there, that's absolutely fine, but I would have moved that bin just over there.
And they're white costumes that almost like worked with the architecture as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if they're cleaners.
It's kind of futuristic.
Very.
I really cannot pronounce that one.
Liege
Guillemot. Check you, Miss Fancy Language.
So it's all the same shot of one street apart from this bottom one.
Yeah, but well, that's just kind of shot over to the side.
Oh yeah.
The only thing is, see this film. This image here reminds me of the worst film I have ever seen. Have you ever seen the film called? Silence. It was like Lakesh.
No.
Or Hidden. Something.
No.
Anyway, it was a picture. It was
French film.
Yeah, yes, it was, or Spanish or something. And it was, the whole start of it is just a camera facing down a lane like that and watching cars going past for about 10 minutes. You're just kind of going, what's going on? And then it was just the most worst film ever. Was it Lukesh or The Hidden or something like that? But okay, this is a HN.
It looks like a barcode running at the bottom.
Yeah, well, that might be the kind of use of film that they've used for this shot or something. But yeah,
I kind of like it.
Yeah,
I can imagine seeing something like this in an art gallery. Like this is the kind of stuff that you would tend to see in art galleries.
Arty, yeah, absolutely. This is definitely art. Wow, nice sunset, incredible exposure,
gorgeous.
I want to go there.
Yeah,
like that'd be so much fun going there for a photo. Now, and if you can make a photo where anybody goes there and goes, I want to go to that place, then that is a good photo. So yeah, I would say that's one with the sunrise one. That made me think I want to go there because I was like, yeah. So yeah, I would say that's the one where it was in Edinburgh shot. It's like, yeah, that looks really nice, and that one looks amazing. I'm just wondering if it's like a couple of different shots because that is so bright there, considering the sun is coming straight into the camera. It might be like a very well controlled HDR photo or something like that. Okay. Very artistic.
Water.
Arty, kind of imagining if I'm dead and I'm seeing the light.
Yeah, I do. I once watched a David Attenborough documentary, and it was to do with underwater caves, and there was a lot of shots with like droplets, and I quite like that with the droplets zoomed in. Yeah,
that what's good about this shot is that it enhances the imagination for thinking of, what am I looking at? Am I cave diving and I'm looking up towards the sunlight, or am I dead and I'm going towards heaven or something like that? So I think that's a very, very interesting, cool image that you've got there.
You should go to the girl that has a cookies.
Cookies.
Put the two together.
Yeah. That is a cookie with a very shallow depth of field. I can imagine that on about a 50-foot poster in an art gallery. Just go, this is a cookie.
So yeah, like I'm looking at a biscuit and I'm feeling hunger. What does this mean about my life?
And how anti-establishmentarianism something. Yeah.
Our society is just so food obsessed and just... I want to go kill myself.
Great shot of a cookie. You've got it. And it's a clean photo as well. No crap going on around it at all. Nice.
I would have maybe the whole thing in focus, not half blur, half in. If it was for, like, say, McDonald's. like that way where you see photographs of food as you're ordering it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if it was that's the thing. That would be like a catalogue photo. This is art.
Yeah.
Art. So therefore it can be blurry.
True. Blurry. See, I don't like this man.
You don't like a priest. He's clearly a priest or Santa Claus. Either way,
I love the kind of colours that are being used. The vintagey kind of effect. It looks very sort of like indie film. Like that looks like cinematography from kind of like an indie film.
Absolutely, it does. It looks like it's a scene from a film. Yeah. And
the candle is quite nice with the mother with the child. I think the man, because he's like so big and overpowering and out of focus,
he's almost too out of focus.
Yeah.
If he was a little bit more in focus, we could see where he's actually looking. Just now we can't even really see what he's looking at or anything. If we could see that he was looking at her or the child, and he's like, "Ooh, kiddies," or if he's like, baptism or something like that, then we could get, but he's just a little bit too blurry for this shot. In terms of the editing, the colour process and stuff, I think that's beautiful. In terms of the blur and the smoke and the atmosphere in the shot, it was great. And it is very cinematic, but I need to understand a bit more about who he is or what he's doing in this image. Otherwise, that almost gets me a little bit, creepy man suddenly come into the picture.
Yeah.
Kind of shot.
The light, it looks like it's coming from straight above the head, so there's just like this tip of the hair that's been lit up.
And then two side lights giving,
Yeah.
interesting lunchtime project.
Yeah, but then his eyes are dark.
His eyes are
Yeah.
I think
Almost
they're going to be dark
non-existent.
anytime. I don't think it really matters where the light is. His eyes are going to be dark because he's the devil. But yeah, cool background. I like the kind of like orangey, gooey background, and then the good color in him. It looks almost like he was superimposed onto that background. Interesting shot. Okay, here's another one. Cowgirl by Rich999. We've got a girl in a cowgirl outfit with a red bucket in the background, looking like she's in a stable.
Do you like this?
Do I like it? Do I like it?
I just think I don't really like the whole cowgirl kind of thing. I mean, if it is genuinely like a real American girl that works on a farm, documentary kind of type, that's interesting. But this looks like a girl that's been like, I need some new portfolio pictures. Take me to a barn. Let me wear this top, and the ears popping through the hair and.
And she's also looks really disinterested.
Yeah, and you can't really see her face. The light is shining onto her tits and her tummy, and not her face. And
I think if you've got the balls to do a cowgirl outfit, you've got to give some cowgirl attitude in the photo.
Yeah,
you've got to go like Madonna style whenever she was doing
yeah.
Ray of Light or whatever cowgirl thing that she was doing. You're giving good attitude. Here she really looks disinterested.
Yeah.
And she's just kind of looking over there, just kind of going, I'm bored.
Yeah, completely. She's bored. It looks like she's, I don't want to have to clear out that cow shit again.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
the lighting on her is just a bit odd. Like around her leg, there's kind of these weird patterns going on. So, work with the model on this one. I think this is one which potentially could be interesting, could be okay, but we need attitude. We need kind of effort from the model to make her kind of really stick out in the picture instead of looking like another girl in a cowgirl outfit, kind of really bored in a barn. What do you think of that one? Down and out.
I like that.
I like that. Good, very natural feeling vignetting in this image. Good use of black and white.
And this looks more genuine. Like if that guy was sat next to a grave, you'd maybe more sympathise with it rather than like that whole hands on the head is like too acting. Whereas this, like, you kind of, you feel sorry for the guy.
There's a good bit of honesty in this image.
That's the word, honest. That's exactly it.
It seems very honest, legitimate image. And I love the fact that we don't need to know where he is or what he is because the texture of the area that he is in
really nice texture.
Kind of enhances this image and really kind of goes well with it. The one thing I would say is there's a really bright white thing here which I'd probably Photoshop that out just because it's a little bit distracting once you notice it. But good, nice. Nice fireworks shots.
Yeah. I've never really seen fireworks looking like feathers almost.
Yeah, they are.
That is nice. I'd say the font, the watermark logo is a bit too big.
Odd how it's a small R. Small. So it's Russell Augustine, but it's a small R. Interesting. But yeah, lovely shot of fireworks and really cool.
Nice.
No.
Modern amusement. The T-shirt says.
What is it?
Modern amusement. He's like my belly.
He's fingering his belly button. That is a lovely shot.
I kind of like it. I think it's captured quite a character just doing his own thing.
Yeah. Okay. So the T-shirt says modern amusement.
I like that.
And
he seems to work in a seed shop.
Yeah, seed and seaweed.
Matthew Lamb, Rex Reserve, Modern Amusement. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And he's titled it Modern Amusement.
Yeah. Good work. Good work. Cool. That looks very cool. Whatever editing you've done to this shot to kind of give this the clarity that it's got. We've got the sun coming in this way, yet we've still got great exposure here. And it just, so you've obviously been out in a boat, but that looks brilliant. I love the kind of clarity in the clouds and everything, then the kind of smog over the city. Great shot, Jay Griffin. Yeah, nice one. Ooh.
Wow.
big likes for this one.
Yeah.
Like you can see when a photo comes out and it's bloody good, the reaction is straight away. You don't have to look at it for a long time.
I'm wondering.
Instant second, you see the photo and go, awesome.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, the Phantom.
It's tree bark that's been ripped off, and I think it looks like it anyway.
Badass.
Yeah, because you get these trees that the bark sort of like rips off like shreds of paper.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
But also so simple to do. As in, that is a guy found a bit of a tree, shoved it on his face, stuck a flower out his neck, put it on an old jumper. But it's just so good.
Yeah.
You haven't had to really work with the lighting where they're using flash or anything like that. This is kind of a natural lighting shot and a cool bit of editing we've done. We've added this kind of smoke layer on top of the image.
Does the flower, has that been added?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah, the greyness in the flower doesn't look like it matches the dark. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the dark parts in the flower, it does sort of look like it has been put on.
Yeah.
It might. If it has been added on, and it's not actually part, I think it might even be more interesting without the flower, just the man with the bar.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, maybe.
But really, really nice.
Really cool shots.
And I love the glare that's coming through, like the blurry glare through the trees or something.
Yeah, it looks magical.
Really nice.
Definitely Phantom-esque. Brilliant. Good work.
Shall we end on that?
Good one to finish on. So, iPox Studios, superb work. Well done. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, tweet this, Facebook it, pass it on, make sure everyone sees it, and spread the love.
See you next time.
Bye! Okay. Fuck's sake.
That looks like it's been taken on a mobile.
Oh no, bloody mobile.
Check out my new sandals.
Oh dear. Dear.
Like, yeah. Totally. Yeah. Like when there's... And then, don't you think that she does this? I'm like, yeah.